Hello everybody, welcome back to T-Luz Wind Waker HD. I don't think I've ever used that abbreviation like that before, but whatever. So in the last episode, I didn't have a mental breakdown for once. So, yay! That's very cool, I guess. So yeah, we're starting off on the third row in this episode. I apologize that I sort of did all this at once. Realistically, I sort of semi-anticipated doing the Wind Temple and the Earth Temple with Hunter, but I didn't really I didn't plan for it very well. I probably should have done some world exploration beforehand, but I didn't really have time to record, and it sort of turned out to be a little bit of a shit show, to say the least. But this island right here, this is a wonderful island for two reasons. Number one, I will show you in just a second. Well, the sunrise music from Ocarina of Time is a fantastic addition, because that is that game had some great music. Honestly, in my opinion, not great for Zelda standards. But anyways, I'll talk about that in a second. First reason why this is awesome, we get to make it thin. Oh my god, I've been waiting to say that for so long. Yeah, but Ocarina of Time, I'm not really a huge fan of the music in that game. I'm not really the biggest fan of the music in this game. I'm a Majora's Mask / Link to the Past guy. And I love the Link to the Past music because that's my favorite Zelda game. And I love the Majora's Mask music because it's so wonderful. If you've never played Majora's Mask, I can see why. It's definitely the hardest 3D Zelda game. It's one of the harder Zelda games, just because it gives you the aspect of rushing and time and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a fantastic game, with the exception of the third temple. The third temple just kind of sucks. Oh no, that is the wrong bottle that I put on R. There we go. Let's go get a couple of fairies. Yeah. I love how these fairies are they're male and female. Some of them are fat. Some of them are just super happy or something like that. The one I just picked up, not the one in the bottle, but the one I just randomly walked into. That was a female fairy. The two I picked up in bottles were males and stuff like that. I think there's stuff like that in this game. Also, before I said that I was gonna go show on screen where all the blue chews are. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna do that because this game is already enough work as it is, so that's just another thing to add on to it. Now, there is one thing in this next square. We're going to square B3, by the way. And there is one thing here that I do want to check my guide for, so I will just be 1 second. Oh, okay, I'm back. I never took a proper breath before, so that didn't work out very well. Anyways, the one thing I did want to check before going into this square, which we are in now, by the way. I think the island is that one up there that we're heading straight towards. There is a interesting beetle shop ship here, but we don't want to go here until we have 2,350 rupees. We are 190 short right now, so I don't want to do that just yet. Dude, put the sail away. Thank you. From what I remember, I think I've done this one before, and from what I remember, I think it's pretty difficult. I don't know if I have. I think maybe I've gotten halfway through and then just said screw it or something like that. You have to time your bomb throws, basically, is what this is. Which I'm not very good at doing. I'm going to cover up X as well with the Deku Leaf, just because I don't want to accidentally use a fairy. Go! Oh, that sort of works, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, I think there's a cave at the end of this, I seem to remember. Go! Again, that sort of works. It bounces off the rock, but yeah, I guess. Apparently I'm a little bit better at this than I remember. Or something like that. Ugh. Maybe I just got the timing for bomb throwing a little bit better. I've still never gotten the timing for bomb jumping, though. Hopefully in this cave here there's a lot of rupees. I seem to remember there being, a lot of rupees on the platform that's right over there. Oh, there's a chew. That's cool. Let's just steal its shit and then go down the hole. Link's just lasso, lasso, lasso. Oh, holy crap, there's a hole. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Or something like that. This like, a little bit ominous, I'm not gonna lie. So let me guess. I'm gonna light the torches, and then, like, a bunch of monsters are gonna appear. I'm gonna have to kill the monsters, and then, holy bats, Batman. That was a great analogy. Let's just hurricane spin the crap out of them. Oh, well, that didn't do as much as I would have hoped. Let's just keep spin attacking or something like that. Just keep hitting the B button. That's all you have to do is just spam the B button, and then maybe they'll go away. I think they're all gone. But appears to be quite a few rupees down here. I'm gonna get as many as I can because I love rupees. Did I lose rupees somehow? Like, I seem to remember having like 2160, and then I saw like 215 something a second ago. Maybe I did lose rupees. Maybe there's like rats in here or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just crazy. That's been known to happen several times, several thousand times, several billion times, or something like that. I also realized there's an abnormal number of heart pieces in this game. Going off of memory, I think there's 44, which is ridiculous. Oh, it's taking a drink. I've noticed it's taken me a very long time to take one sip of one drink. That's because, like, the only reason I've actually noticed that is because, like, you go in your video and you realize, like, okay, I'm not talking for, like, this number of seconds or something like that. And, you sort of notice how long it takes you to take a drink or, like, do these, like, mundane, everyday things you do, like, without even realizing that you're doing them. Like, swallowing your own saliva, like, you sort of notice that when you're LPing, is because, like, you notice that all these things just take time. And that's all I'm basically trying to say, is that, like, you don't notice that these things take any form of time, but they do. And they're just like background brain activity that sort of just happens on its own, which I think is kind of cool. I like how your brain just sort of does things without you even realizing it. Like breathing. By the way, you're now breathing manually because I said breathing. Just thought I'd note that, because that always happens. That happens to everybody no matter what. Oh, they're moblins. They see everything except for the fact that they see nothing. Oh, a sword came flying past me? Oh, maybe I should probably go check what's behind me. Let's get all the joy pendants and stuff like that and just kill these guys. I wish we could take their telescopes. Then I can give my sister back hers or something like that. So it kind of appears as though I need to fly to these platforms. I don't know if I have enough magic to do that. Oh, there's a treasure chest. That's kind of cool. Red rupee. Any rupees are helpful. Oh, I see what I need to do. Jump! Go! Go! Hit the thing! Oh no, the wind is facing the wrong direction. Well, I guess I'll go to the small platform first because the wind is facing the right way. I'm pretty sure it is, at least. Hopefully I have enough magic to get there. I'll smash the rest of the pots, and then for the last one, I think I'm just going to drink my granny's soup, because there's nothing really that hard until we get to Outset. I think the thing on Outset is the hardest thing left in the game, besides like the final boss or something like that. Oh, I knew I should have gone there. I don't know if you actually need the extra height. Oh no, the wind is facing the wrong direction. God, what is this song? Up, left, right. My gamepad is dying, and this is going to be really bad if I have to play songs and my gamepad is like dead. Let's go east. There we go. An easterly wind blows. I think that's actually technically a westerly wind or something like that. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Oh yeah, I'll make it. I'll get on top, actually. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever been on top of one of these things. Let's just sit here for a while and take in the wonderful view of the sunset. How beautiful Link is. What a strapping young lad in his goatee and freckles and top hat and things that I pretend that he has that he actually doesn't. Oh, Deku Leaf, that was skills right there. How the hell did I manage that? Let's steal your stuff while you're falling off. There we go. What an asshole. Link's the bitter asshole that just knocks people off platforms like that. Way to go, Link. You are a good man in my books. You kill all of the moblins? No, moblins are the big ones that grab their butt when you stab them. I think those are bokoblins, but I'm not sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Which is kind of sad because I have a guide with all the enemy names on it. Like, right... It's on my lap right now. I don't know why I don't just look at it. I'm really hoping I get enough rupees from all this to actually go and do the Rockspire Isle thing, because I might end up having to go to the next square and then just get whatever's there and then come back or something like that. Because the next big octo, the next big octo gives a piece of heart. By the way, if you haven't watched the last few episodes and you're just watching this one, I'm basically going through and going like, starting at the top, I go left, and then I sort of just do switchbacks like S shapes and stuff like that to go and get to the very bottom, where I will end up in, let's see here, I'm just doing this with my eyes. I will end up in the bottom right corner here, which 5-star Isle will be the last island I do. In theory. I forgot to change the wind. God damn it, I might not have enough breath to get over there. I might not have enough breasts to get over there. My breasts are not large enough to flap in the wind for that far. I need them larger. Let's put in implants or something. Silicone Link busting around the village with his silicone. What the hell am I talking about? I am on cocaine. I'm not only on cocaine, I'm on cocaine. Cocaine. Nicotine, Valium, Vicodin, marijuana, ecstasy, and alcohol. Oh, nicotine, Valium, Vicodin, marijuana, ecstasy, and alcohol. Nicotine, Valium, Vicodin, marijuana, ecstasy, and alcohol. Oh, nicotine, Valium, Vicodin, marijuana, cocaine. Oh, I love that song. If you don't know what song that is Feel Good Hit of the Summer by Queens of the Stone Age. Definitely a song worth checking out. Definitely an album worth checking out. That is a fantastic album. The album is called Rated R. It came out in like 2000, I think. And that song has like such amazing hits, such as that song I just sang. It's got the song Autopilot, Better Living Through Chemistry. God, what is that song that I love? It goes like, don't worry, you'll live till you die. I wanna drown with nowhere to fall into the arms of someone. There's nothing to say, and I know you live till you die. Or something like that. I don't know. It's got a good drum kick to it. Not a drum kick, but just like a good drum beat. I like to just say that a kick is a beat or something like that. I don't know. It's the same meaning to me because I play the drums and I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently. Let's kill these platforms. This better be worth it, because this is taking far too much screen time to be not worth it. No, don't get out of the boat, Link. Every goddamn time, Link. What is wrong with you? Put that away. Put it away. I said put it away. You better put that damn thing away, or else I'm gonna take it from you. I don't know if I'm hitting those. That one I can hit. There we go. That one, I can't even see it. I guess I'll just cruise a little bit over in this... peruse over in this direction. Did anybody else's parents have like the biggest stick up their ass about them playing Game Boy at the dinner table or something like that? Because mine did, and it was really annoying. Crap, that's on the high platform, isn't it? If that's a joy pendant, I'm gonna shit my pants, I swear to God. Oh, boat, what are you doing? You just did it all wrong. You did all of it wrong. There's more on this platform, too. Let's see here. Let's get the bombs and just blow it to smithereens. Something like that, I don't know. What am I saying? There comes a point where you've recorded enough videos in a row where talking to yourself just seems weird. I think I've reached that point. Now, I haven't had that since the very first video that I recorded. Well, I've had a few videos since then, but they were mostly the first few videos I recorded on this channel. Which, if you've never seen part 1 of my Super Metroid LP, A, I'm going to repost that because of copyright, and B, it was really awkward. I did a very awkward job of that game. Not to say that it was a bad LP. I mean, I personally think that was my worst LP. But, I mean, it wasn't, like, unbelievably awkward or anything like that. I mean, if you are just starting off LPing, just remember that, like, everybody's awkward their first time, yeah. It's not a big deal if you are. So, like, with that, just remember that it is hard starting off, and if you are just starting off, kudos to you, because I commend that courage. It took me a lot of courage to actually go and start LPing, which it doesn't seem like something that would, but it's just like, what you're doing is you're putting yourself out there on the internet and, like, just being completely vulnerable to everybody's comments and everybody's opinions on you and stuff like that. And it's really difficult. Like, it really is. It doesn't seem like it would be, but it is. And just remember that about all the videos that you watch, is that person has taken the time and taken the effort to go and try and put themselves out there and make some content that you might enjoy, or something like that. Or maybe they're just doing it to show off. I don't know. In which case, I don't like that reason for LPing or anything like that. I don't agree with it. That's not to say it's a bad reason. That's to say that just my opinions don't align with that, as you could say. I'm a person that more so makes videos because, well, mostly because I love it. I love making videos, and I have such a good time doing it. And partially is because I want to make an impact on somebody, sort of. I see myself as a person who has not made an impact on anybody in my life, and I see these people that do LPs, and they go and they're like so inspirational to so many people, and I ran out of magic. Way to go, me. But yeah, they're so inspirational to so many people, and I want to be one of those guys. I want to be one of those guys that just helps inspire people to do great things. Like, if nobody does anything great after watching my LPs, you know, I kind of expect that. That's not to say everybody does something great in their lifetime. Sometimes it's the things that you don't realize that you do that make it so great. It's like, I can think of an example of, change the wind, you dumbass. I can think of an example of something somebody's done and probably not even noticed in my life that has made such a difference to me, and that was in my first week of university. There was this person, I don't even know his name now, but I know that, like, every time I see this person in the halls, they're such a big inspiration to me, and like, I love them for everything that they do. He's this guy who's an orientation leader, which at my university they do this orientation week at the first week of every year, and basically what this entails is, like, going and taking a bunch of freshmen under your wing and showing them the ropes, essentially. What? God damn it, Golden Feather! I just don't have enough rupees. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to articulate my thoughts, and it's not working very well. But yeah, basically, they take a bunch of freshmen under their wing, and they show them around the university. You know, they give them some advice and stuff like that. And then there's a football game at the end of the week to kick it all off, just to say, hey, welcome, and stuff like that. And this guy, he gave me some good life advice. Like, no matter how down you're feeling and how difficult everything feels like it is, you'll pull through. And that's very true, because I've had weeks. I had this last week and a half or so that has just felt so overwhelming with the amount of schoolwork that I've had, that I'm just like, you know what, I can't do it. I'm just going to take some zeros and just, like, move on with my life. And you know what? I didn't take any zeros, and I was very glad that I didn't, because it sort of showed me, like, it's more so than the fact that I didn't get a zero. It's showing the fact that I am capable of doing this stuff, and it makes me proud of myself to be able to say that I can do it. Where's this big octo? It is in the square, right? Yeah, it's in the square. I think it's a little bit more this way, or something. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't completely miss it. Oh yeah, there's the seagulls there. You can always tell where the big octos are by where the seagulls gather. But yeah, like, more so than not, sometimes, like, when you're overwhelmed by a bunch of schoolwork, they're more so trying to test you as to whether or not you can actually do it all. Like, it's sort of trying to prepare you for the working environment, where you will have days where you're overwhelmed, and you will have days where you have too much to do and not enough time to do it in. And I don't know if this is actually their intention or they're just trying to make sure that you're learning something like that. I don't know. This is not my place to give an opinion like that. But anyways, like, when you go through a week like I just did, you feel like you can basically do anything, and it feels really good. And I'm not gonna lie, like, that's the feeling that you live for when, like, you're an engineering student. It's like the feeling that you've accomplished something and you've done a really good job at it. And that's how I felt this last week. And as a result, I got a B+ on my first final, which, honestly, B+ sounds like a decent grade. I wasn't happy with it, to be honest. Based on the amount of effort I put in, like, effort that I was like, I better get an A in this or I'm going to shoot somebody or something like that. You should never have that mentality or anything like that, because you're always setting yourself up for disappointment, which I know sounds very depressing, but it's very true. I mean, you shouldn't have too high of expectations for yourself. It's okay to not be able to do everything once in a while, but when you do everything, it's really nice. That's all I'm trying to say. And with this treasure chart, I think that's not even a treasure chart, is it? I'm pretty sure it's not a treasure chart. But anyways, with whatever the hell this is, because I don't remember, I will end this video off on a high note and just say that everything is awesome and it'll be okay if you feel overwhelmed and stuff like that. And I hope you have a fantastic day. And thank you very much for watching. And with that, we get our 13th heart container. So, goodbye. And I love ya.